I didn't plan on getting on here today. I got this in the mail and I thought I'm gonna make a TikTok video or a reel for Instagram and short. And then I swatched it and I was so surprised. I just filmed and posted a video using the Makeup by Mario Moonlight palette, the Ethereal Moonlight palette. And then swatching these, I thought I have to get on here and show you the difference. What is the price difference? I'll put it up here because I don't have my computer. I'm playing with my hair. I know it looks a little different. I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna tell you my opinion because I'm kind of guessing since I haven't swatched them side by side. I'll do this the proper way. Let's try to keep these close together so I can do them all on, yeah, one. This is Virgin, Sin, Naked, and Sidecar. Well, I can't point. Get it right. We've got Buck, Half-Baked, Smog, and Dark Horse. Not at all lined up, but you get the idea. I'll try to get it a little bit straighter. And then we've got Toasted, Hustle, Creep, and Gunmetal. Okay, you guys, that is gorgeous. Now I'm gonna do the Makeup by Mario. If they're different, it doesn't mean one's better than the other necessarily. It's all in what you're looking for. It's a little messy because I just filmed with it. I'll just go sideways. So I'll do this one, this one, this one, and this one up here. Wait a second, that looks awful, so let me try again. And I'm really rubbing my finger in. So let's do this again. Excuse my nails too. That's better. Now I'm gonna do this row. And then the bottom row, okay? Keeping in mind, my swatching is not the best. I know they're not comparable because there's no black and there's no blue, but when I look at the richness of like the neutrals, my eye's gravitating towards this one. All right, well, we won't know until I try it, but my gut is telling me that I like the formula of the Urban Decay better. That is my first impression before I even put it on my eye. And you know what I'll do? I'll start off my eye look with Soft Ochre Paint Pot because in my video using the Makeup by Mario palette, I wasn't sure if it was that I didn't set my paint pot or, you know, I am 53 and I have older eyes, so I could have an issue with that. That's definitely an issue. I'm going to try to make this fairly quick because I think my husband and I are going out for dinner tonight. He could tell I was lonely last night. He got to go out to a hockey game and then my daughter happened to be there and they were in the box together and I was here. So it made me sad. All right, let's begin. I don't know if you noticed that. I apply it with the one finger that I dipped into the product with, but then if it's too heavy, I use my clean finger to remove some of the product. And I will do the same on this side and not set it. So I can give it a fair go, fair comparison. And I'm not looking at the color difference because obviously they're different. I'm more looking at the ease of application. I am really being messy, like really messy. Look at what I did. Get off of there. I have to look good tonight, so I can't do two different eyes. But I will do the one eye first so that this has time to sit and crease if it's gonna crease and see what happens. Because that's what I did in my Makeup by Mario video. First, I'm gonna go into Virgin and just dust a little bit all over. I am gonna try and use as many colors as I can. First, darker color will be Naked. I feel like I need another nail appointment already. If you're new, Beili sent me these brushes that are available on Amazon. They're good and they're a good price. You get lots of brushes for, I can't remember how much, but it's good. And they are in my Amazon storefront for you. Same application as I did yesterday. I'm not gonna do the halo eye either. I'm not gonna get all technical or fancy. I think I'm gonna order some e.l.f. brushes because I wanna give you an option of inexpensive or less expensive brushes compared to the higher end. I'm in Canada, so I have empathy for people who want the BK Beauty brushes or the Refer brushes and look at the exchange rate and think, no, I just can't do it. So I would like to start giving different options. You know my favorites, but I love the e.l.f. brush that I have. So I'd like to try more of those. And these are fine too. Now I'm gonna use Buck and build up that crease even more. Like, see, these are super easy. Before I say easy, let's see if I put too much on, if I can blend it off. But so far, I feel like these are blending like a dream and applying really, really easy. So if you didn't see my video for the Makeup by Mario Moonlight palette, on this eye, I created a more natural, more muted-ish, because I used the shimmer. And then on the other eye, I chose to use the blues and the grays. I'm gonna take that same color. Should I? Actually, I wanna use a lot of colors, so forget it. I'm gonna switch colors. Let's take a good look. So many of my brushes are dirty. That's another Beili brush. The only thing is you can't buy them separately. You have to buy the brush set, but it's so inexpensive that you can justify it. Because of the top I'm wearing, I actually want to go into, I'm going to go into Hustle. I feel like that matches what I'm wearing better. Not that you have to do that. I'm going to apply that on the outer corner. This brush must have dried funny because it's bent a little bit. Oh, does that have a bit of shimmer? Oh, it does. I didn't know that. Well, that's pretty. You know what then? I'm going to bring this in a little bit further. Oh, that's a nice color. You know what? I went into Toasted instead of Hustle. Is that what I said I was gonna do? I don't think so. I wasn't paying attention. Speaking of that, I had an appointment today with a psychiatrist for the first time ever. I already knew I had ADHD, but my family doctor wanted me to get diagnosed. I'm self-diagnosed. And yeah, my diagnosis is ADHD. The distraction is real and the disorganization is real. I think it's what makes me creative though. It helps me be creative. So I am not getting the true color of that because I'm placing it over top of Toasted, which is a shimmer. I like it though. But that typically would look more matte. You know what, I'm gonna bring that in a little further. Oh, I so badly wanna play with that gold. Like this color to me is so pretty. I'm so confused. And I'm a Libra, so decisions are very hard. I'm probably gonna add that color in at some point. I'm gonna go into Sin, which has more of a pinky tone, and place it on the inner corner there. So the difference between the two, the shimmers in the Makeup by Mario and the shimmers in this one, is that the shimmers, I would say, are a little bit more elegant in the way that they're more fine. And they're toppers. Yeah, they are. They're toppers. They're not as visible. That's the best way to describe them. This is elegant too. I don't know why that word comes to mind. I have to add this, and that's just getting more and more lots more product on it, but I just think it's too pretty not to use. Anyway, you can see the stages. I think that looks good together too. I want to go into Dark Horse now. I just shifted this eye look altogether. Am I going to remember how to do that on this side? I might have to take my makeup off and redo it for dinner. So building this up again. Would it be fair to say that I can see my wrinkles a little bit more with this palette? Possibly. I don't care if people can see my wrinkles. And I am looking in a 10 times mirror, so I don't think anybody would really notice that much. So Creep, and this is another Beili brush. And I am gonna tap it, whenever it's dark like this, I tap it somewhere else first other than my face. I can always build from there. I think I'm gonna create two different looks and just do it fresh for when I go out for dinner. I'm too curious. And this is not the vibe I was really going for tonight. My hair is looking a bit more romantic. I'm not sure that I'm liking it. I did film this, by the way, and it will be in a short. I'm going back into Naked, softening that edge there. Now I want to go into Half Baked with my finger, and I'm just gonna keep adding, keep playing. I'm gonna go in with my Nikki La Rose. Can't talk. This is the N11, and I'm gonna go into Creep again. It's not as deep of a black as the Makeup by Mario, and I wanna deepen up the lash line. I just wanna blend this out. I have a little bit of foundation on, but I'm gonna wash it off anyways. So I just wanna blend that softly. I never can tell if I like an eye look until the mascara. It makes all the difference. Even with the lashes curled, it makes such a difference. Is Fan Fest dried up? I feel like it might be dry. I know what I'm gonna use. Max Stack Legit Lift Lash Primer. And this combination with the Max Stack Waterproof is so good. I hope my lashes behave after I say how good it is. Usually I don't put the mascara on right away after the primer. I let it dry for a second, but I'm too impatient and my husband just got home. The more I play with my lashes sometimes, the more I get them clumped together. I've got to stop doing that. Like here, this wasn't like that. I just keep going and going, and yeah, I think I just need to leave it alone. Look how pretty. I'm gonna use a Sigma E21, and I wanna go into Dark Horse. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna go into Dark Horse. Maybe I do wanna be dramatic tonight. It looked darker than I wanted until I got the mascara on. And now this eyeshadow hides behind the mascara, so I don't feel it looks overly dramatic. It might be for some people, but for me, I'm very comfortable wearing this. I wanna go back into Dark Horse and fill in this corner. Make sure that there's no hole. Okay, so this eye has been left like the other video, and I made sure to have no creases. I don't remember what brush I used, so I'm actually gonna use the brush that came with it and go into Virgin again. What I wanna do, because I know I'm gonna wash this off anyway, I'm gonna go right into Gunmetal and put it on my eye. Let's just go for it. Whoops. Error. Back up. Ideally, I would use a stiff brush, but they're all dirty. So I'll go in with this one. My finger also works, but I'm even messy with that. Okay, so how's it doing? Am I a little patchy there too still? This is a Refer 01, by the way. And I'm going to fluff it in there, just a little bit. I did use the blue in the other video, so just to give it a fair comparison, I want to bring that up. Again, completely different formulas because this one has shimmer. And I use an empty brush. This is a BK Beauty. It's a 201, but it's a travel size and it's empty. So I just wanna go along this edge here and see if I can soften everything up. I'm gonna go into Creep and deepen this outer corner. I'm using the same brush, which is silly because that was my cleanup brush. And then to blend, I will use a BK Beauty 212. I'm gonna go into Naked. I went up too high with this. It's okay. This is nothing else but play, so it's all right. Refer 02, and I could actually go in with some concealer if I wanted. Oh, that's shiny. Is that shiny? I'm using Creep to chisel out the crease a little bit more, define it. I'm happy with that. Yeah, there's a little bit of like a pearl in there. I didn't realize that until I put it on my eyebrow. Interesting. I don't think it looks bad though. I'm just gonna go in with an empty brush and make sure that I can blend this as much as I can. What do we think? I can't get the Creep. It's a soft black. I can't get that to be really dark. Let's go in with a thin brush, small brush. See if I can deepen that up. No. Curl. Why did I decide to use waterproof mascara when I know I'm gonna wash it off? I have no idea. Not a plan well thought through. Story time, a little bit, not much of a story, but I'm a little excited. I have a good feeling about this for some reason. My husband saw that a 15-year-old girl in the neighborhood is looking for a job, and he thought of the dogs because I keep feeling bad that I don't get to take them for walks very often. We have a big backyard, but I don't get to take them out as often, and I've been wanting to get a dog walker. And somebody new coming into the house or spending time with them is also just energizing for them, and it releases energy. So we contacted them, mom and daughter, and we're meeting tomorrow. And I thought, well, she's 15 and she's looking for a job, and maybe I can get her to help me a couple hours a week. Turns out she likes makeup. So I'm like, just please let this work. I have a good feeling. Wouldn't it be nice? I think it would be so nice to teach somebody what I know, and I could teach her how to edit, and then I could have her help, or maybe she could do my thumbnails, or help me with my social media. Maybe she's really good at that already. And the young generation is really good at that. They know more about it than I do. I feel like this is looking kind of similar to what I had with my Makeup by Mario palette, except for the glitter. I'm gonna wipe this brush off. No, I don't need to wipe that off actually. I'm gonna go into Gunmetal first, just so I can see what this looks like underneath the eye. It's a great way to play with color because it still is, it's not a bright color. It's a very wearable color. Well, everything's wearable as long as it makes you feel good. Okay, so there's that little hole there. I'm gonna dip into the Creep and Gunmetal and make sure that I have, the attach. Mascara. Oh yeah, I didn't decide what to do on this eye. I was picturing like a brown or bronze on the inside of the eye. have this color by Revlon, Colorstay Multiplayer Liquid Glide Eye Pencil, and this is called Glitch Effect. When I line the inside of my eye, I always make sure to bring it down into the lash line. It does glide on very nice. And I could go into this area. I want to boost this up a little bit. I want a brown and I don't want to get up. That's lazy. This is Cocoa Liner by Laura Mercier. My hands are so messy. And I want to add warmth. I think that's what I was wishing for this look. I don't find it quite as warm as I was hoping. And bringing that down on the lash line so that they connect. I love the color of this, and I kind of wish it was higher up, but there's nothing in this palette that really does it. One more thing. Okay, this is very pretty, but because I really like this and I just am playing, I want to go into my Born This Way palette, and I think I'm gonna grab that color. This is the Natural Nudes, and that one is called Truffle. I hope that that's okay. I just want to warm this up a little bit. It's ideal if you can get everything from the same palette, but it's not necessary. A lot of us are makeup lovers here, so we probably have a few in our collection, and why not use them? So I'm going quite high up here. This is what I noticed in my last video, that I didn't go up high enough. Going over. Yeah. I'm gonna be crazy and go a little lower with it here too. I'm really gonna smoke it out. When you watch me do this kind of makeup look, don't forget that you can use the same technique with lighter colors. So if you are feeling like, holy cow, no way, you can create this wide eye smoky look with more natural looking colors. And I can see that I just want to round this out a little bit. Let's see what happens if I don't have any foundation on, so I can really take this down and play. I mean, I do have foundation on, but it's a mess, so I would just clean it up anyway. I want to bring that out a little bit more. This skin isn't prepped and this is. Can you see the difference? Let's clean it up. With these Shiseido cotton pads, I oftentimes will just thin them out a little bit so I can use a little less. And I'm gonna let that dry for a second. And then this I like that it's clean like that. I don't wanna bring that one down too far. Just clean that up. I need to get those Q-tips that are pointy and not fluffy. I think about it when I'm here and then I forget. Again, I'm gonna go clean up my face off camera, fix my eyebrows, come back with the 2 different looks, and then I'm gonna go wash my face and go out for dinner. So I will speed through this. Oh. Shoot. I love having an excuse to play with makeup. Holiday season is my favorite, party season. Whatever you celebrate, I love makeup. That's it. What a difference, eh? I know this side's a little crazy. Well, both sides can be looked at as a little crazy. Look at the difference in the shape of my eyes now that everything's finished. What a difference makeup can make. And I'm not saying that in a way that should make you feel like you need to wear makeup to look better. That's not the case. I've outgrown that idea, and I often go without makeup. I've seen subscribers while I'm out without makeup, and that would have just killed me in my youth. And it doesn't anymore. I think makeup is so cool. It is an art, and I say that in every video because I really want to make sure that everyone knows that I don't have the opinion that you need to wear makeup to look good or to feel good. You don't need to. You look beautiful the way you are. When I was younger, I wouldn't let anyone see me without makeup because I just thought I wasn't pretty without it. And now I go out without makeup all the time. I'm not ashamed of what I look like without makeup. I'm not embarrassed anymore, and I don't feel I need it to look good. This is truly my art therapy. It's such a passion, and it feels really cool to be able to transform my face and my mood. When I play with makeup, I can kind of take on a different role or a different character, not something other than myself. Makeup is a form of expression for me. It used to be my feeling that I had to wear it to be pretty or to be seen or to not be judged, really. And now I feel like it's just fun. And I hope that you all feel the same way. I hope that you liked this video and enjoyed it and learned something. As always, all the products that I used today will be listed in the description box for you. They are affiliate links. No pressure to use them, but if you do, it does help me out. It helps support my channel. When you click on the links, whether you buy it or not, it does get back to the brands and it lets them know who I am a little bit. And it helps me. I think that's maybe why I'm getting a little bit more PR, and I'm so grateful. It helps me financially a lot. It helps my channel, and I appreciate you. Let me know in the comments if you liked this video, if you learned anything. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share with all your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.